good morning, or is it good afternoon or evening, depending on when and where you're watching us from or watching me from. I'll keep mentioning or referring to this presentation as us because I'm normally used to doing this kind of presentation to a group of people. Therefore, and sometimes a number of us. So when I talk about us, I really hope you understand. My name is Mutia Evans. In today's video, and welcome to my channel. Of course, most definitely you're watching this video from my YouTube channel. If that's so, consider subscribing. I do not just talk about blogging and web design. I talk about so much more that is important to you. So I can assure you, you're going to benefit from the content I share here. And today's video, by the end of this video, you'll learn how to customize your WordPress blog or your WordPress website in the simplest way possible, or simplest way possible out there. I'm saying that because there are many ways of customizing your website, your WordPress website, and my job is to make it as easy as it can get. This happens to be a part 2 series, it's a part 2 video of a 3-part series on website customization, WordPress website customization. Therefore, if you're watching this and you've not watched the first parts, I recommend you pause this right here and go back watch part 1 of this video, because this is a continuation of what we did during the first part. So this is part 2 and we'll have a part 3. So if you've not watched the part 1 yet, please go back. The link is up here, all right? If I'm not wrong, or up here. I'll be sure to include that. So you can go watch that first to begin, then come here and watch this as the second part, which is basically the practical part of the 3-part series. What you see on your screen right now, and I hope you can see it clearly, is a sample website of one Mr. Francis Karanja, who happens to be a member of Global Internet Fortunes, and he created this website recently. Here is how your website, here's how your end product, all right, your end website will look like. And the goal of this video is to show you how to get your website to this level, all right, to this level with whichever gadget you're using. If you're using a calculator to access the internet, then you can still use that and customize your website. All right, good. My name is Mutia Evans. As I mentioned earlier, I'll be taking you through this, and I intend to go very fast but without leaving any detail behind. So feel free to pause at any point and take some notes, or implement whatever you learn in the process, then come back and proceed. You're also free to watch this video a couple of times. That's why it's a video. Or if you like, it's what do we call it? It's a presentation. All right. So you're free to pause and practice, and then come back, watch it again and again and again. And if you like it, don't forget to give me some thumbs up. Yes, like this video so it can get to more people. Without much ado, we're gonna start now. I won't be using Karanja's website for illustration for the obvious reasons. I do not want to tamper with his website. It's already very colorful, and I would show you many other examples here. But this is just one of the many websites by Global Internet Fortunes, and a website you can draw inspiration from. All right, I'm going to use mine that I normally use for illustration purposes, but I promise this is the last time I'm using it. So if you come back here after a month and find a totally different website that is so rich, just know it's a promise I've made during this video. Good, thank you. Here's my website, and maybe I should start by mentioning some of the things we explained during the first part of this series is that you need 3 things to have a website. A functional website has 3 things. One is a domain name, which is the address to the website, just like every other individual with a phone has a phone number, or who expects to make calls and receive calls and text and do so much more. They have a phone number as the address to identify them. Every citizen has an ID number to identify them. Every website has an address. We call that a domain name. Number 2 is web hosting space, where your files are stored. Everything you see on this website is a file, whether text, video, photos, whatever it is. It's a file and it has to be hosted somewhere. Number 3 is web design, which is basically what controls how content is shown to the end user or the person visiting this website. All right, good, thank you. So those 3 things are what you need. I'm assuming by this point you already have a domain name. By the time you're watching this video, you have a domain name of your own and you have web hosting space. If you are a member of Global Internet Fortunes, I expect you to have those already set up. It normally takes a few hours to get them ready, and so you should have those 2 already working. If you're from Global Internet Fortunes also, you will most definitely have WordPress already installed on your domain or on your website. Therefore, you do not need to go to the cPanel and install that WordPress file. But for those who do not have that yet, all you got is a website address, which is a domain and web hosting, and you are not able to install WordPress. Look out for a video I'll do later on how to install WordPress on your cPanel. All right, and I hope you'll have the cPanel. But for the most of the people on this video or watching this video, I assume you already have that with you. All right, with that said, there are two sides of our website. There's the backend and the front end, and I'm using layman's language. Just make sure you understand. I have been accused to use very heavy words when presenting this topic. While I want to say I try to use the easiest language possible. In fact, I'm not a professional web designer. I might have taken a course in computer science, but computer science is not web design. Computer science is so broad that web design, I think, takes 5% or less of computer science. And therefore, you have to do what? You have to take web design as your specialty for you to understand web design more. For me, I in fact didn't take web design. I didn't specialize in web design. I specialized in computer networks, communications and computer networks. But here I am because I have an interest generally in web design being the in thing at the moment and controlling so much. Therefore, everything, anything web design interests me in one way or the other. Good. Just the same way I have an interest in machine learning. I have an interest in AI, artificial intelligence, virtual reality. These are some of the things that are happening that even though someone didn't specialize in them, they have an interest in it, and that's where I got the knowledge I talk about here from. So I didn't learn most of these things in school, in class. I've learned them through other people, and that's why I believe it's time also to do the same to the rest. All right, I see 8 minutes are gone. I don't know how fast that happened, but I'll now kick off. Backend, frontend. The backend is let me start with the frontend. The frontend is what everyone sees. What I can see on Francis Karanja's website here is the frontend as a user, as a visitor. What he sees when he logs into the admin side, where he makes the changes you see here from, is called the backend or the admin side. Therefore, for you to make changes on a website, you need to log into the backend. So what you see here is the front end. This is the front end available to anyone who can access the internet, to the public. But what is available to the few people called admins is the backend. And to log into the backend, you need to enter the address of your website, then /wp-admin. Please note that down. Tiaivan00k, if that's your address. If you had if your domain is looking for a name here. wirelessoptical.com. So you use wirelessoptical.com/WP-admin. Are we together so far? If we are, keep on watching this video, and maybe you can drop a like if you haven't already on this video so we proceed. Thank you. I see you've done it. Good. Once you enter that, enter that domain and then click enter, and you get to this page, the login page, the admin login page. Well, on this page you have two options: either to log in by entering your username or your email address and your password. If you know both of them, or you remember them, enter them there and then click on login and you'll be logged in. If you're like me and you've forgotten your passwords or you didn't get your password, start by resetting your password. How do you reset your password? There's this link you see here, or there's these 3 words that happen to also be a link. So click on that, the lost your passwords question. So click on that. You'll be taken to another page where you're required to enter your username or your email address. In this case, I'll use my email address. Always have an email address to have all your websites at one location. So I always use this as my main email address, and so I'll click on get new password, and an email should be sent to me or to my email address within seconds, and that's where I'm able to reset my password from. Check your email for the confirmation link, then visit the login page. So I'll head over to my email address, which is what you see here. I'll refresh it to get the latest email address, which is what I'll use to reset my password. Once I'm in, now we start customizing or making the changes from there. Good. All right, there it is, an email address I've received at 6:47 and it's now 6:48. So I click on that and the email reads, someone has requested a password reset for the following accounts. My name is Mutea Evans, username is Mutea Evans. If this was a mistake, ignore the email. All right. Okay, so make sure you're clicking on the right one. We have the 6:26, which is 21 minutes ago. That link is now invalid, but the most recent is the one that is valid. To reset your password, you see this part here. If this was a mistake, ignore this email and nothing will happen. To reset your password, visit the following address. So that's exactly what I'll do. I'll click on that link. I'll be brought to this page where now I'm given a chance to create a new password. So I want us to create a password that is easy to remember together. I'll of course change it later. So if you have intentions of getting into my website's backend illegally, it won't happen. So let's say I'm using 123 blog biz. That's it's a medium. It's not very strong password, but it's medium. Maybe I can add a symbol, an art there that makes it strong, and then I copy that and then click on save password. Just like that, your password has been reset. So I now click on login, and I should now be able to log in because I know my email address, and then the password I just reset is there. And click on login, and voila, I'm on the website. Please verify that the administration for the is still correct. Not everyone will get this, so most of you will never get this kind of an email. I'm getting this because my website has been alive, or has been live for some time. So this email, I just need to notify them that this email is correct. All right, that's a security measure from WordPress itself. And just like that, I am on WordPress. What is WordPress? Many people ask. Again, I'll try to use the simplest language possible. Creating a website requires you to be a programmer. So you can create the language that computers understand. For example, when it comes to websites, we have programming languages for websites that browsers like Google Chrome that I'm using do understand. These include PHP, they include HTML, they include Python, and many others. For computer programmers and web designers, professional web designers, they're able to use those and they create their websites using those programming languages. But for every other person who wants a website without that knowledge, that's why we have platforms like WordPress, which we call CMS, Content Management Systems. And a platform like WordPress offers ready-made templates that people like me or other professionals have created templates for the other people who do not understand the language of computers. And so you can just speak, customize or edit it a little bit, and it suits or fits your purpose, and just like that you're good to go. So when you talk about WordPress, it's a CMS that every other website, most websites use. Yes, it's the most popular CMS. We have others like Joomla and many others. I don't want to go to them. But just know WordPress is a CMS and most websites use it. Now, once on WordPress, you have a chance to choose a theme or a template that now we're going to edit and customize to fit our needs. So that's where it all starts. You can see the dashboard menu here has different options. Now, because you're already logged in, go ahead and move to appearance, then click on themes. Under themes, you should see several options available for you to choose from. Several theme options for you to choose from. We have what I'm currently using, which is Boundless News. We have Intras, we have 2020, we have 2021. And this theme is what controls how your website looks like. I want us to do something here so you understand. This is how my website currently looks like. That's how it begins. Very classy. And there it is. Now, when I make a change, when I change the theme, everything changes. Let's do it together so you realize how powerful a theme is. Let's change from that to Intrace. And you just need to activate. Once you activate, it appears as the first option. And just like that, that becomes your new, okay, the active theme or the active template. So when you make a refresh, things should change here. There you can see it. A lot of things have changed. Now I have a totally different looking website that has more details that people can choose from, or that I can edit, which is good. So what I want us to do is use this theme to edit or to customize so that it fits my need. You can see I've made a sacrifice to move from a theme I had spent a lot of time editing called Boundless News to this new one so that we can do this together so that you understand. Good? Alright, so once you've changed the theme and the appearance, the next thing you should do is customize it. So click on customize, and the customize button is either here or here. So either of those two works the same way. Alright, once you click on customize, you should be brought to this page. And as you can see, let it completely load so we can move together. There it is. There are items, just like we have templates. When it comes to customizing your website, we have a block editor, we have different other editors. Before, we used to have the classic editor, which was the same editor across all WordPress websites. It was run and managed by WordPress itself. But today, it's 2022, we have so many other editors that are available for you to choose from. So I wouldn't tell you which one to go for. Just find one and run with it. We have a block editor, we have many others. Just use whichever you feel is good with you. For me, whichever I find on a theme, because most themes now come with their own editors, that's what I go with. Alright, good. So here we are, we started to customize the site. The first thing we'd want to change is maybe these details here to fit our details. So let's start with the address, and to change that, this address, you just click there, okay, move your cursor, click it, and you're able to delete and now enter the new address. Let's say my address is right. You see I deleted everything there in between to that block, so I need to, there are these two buttons that are very important to you. Make good use of them. Whenever you make a mistake, you can always undo or redo. You remember those two options when we were doing Microsoft Word and those others? Yes. So I want to change this address to my address. So make sure as you delete, you do not delete the block itself. Just delete the characters and you're able to write your new address. So let's say my new address. Yes, do not click delete the entire block. My new address is where is my address? What do we call it? Which name do I use? Let me use Allgates house. That flow. Nairobi CBD. There we are. We now have an address for my business. Next is the phone number. So you'd want to change that. Delete that. All right. Have here +254. Just giving you my phone number now. Thank God I'm a guy. No one will text it. We'll try calling it. 06343463. That's my phone number. Opening hours Monday to Friday. It's Monday to Saturday. What do you mean Friday? Where will I be on a Saturday? So Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 p.m. should be 16, 18, 19. Thank you. It's very early in the morning for me. I'm not a morning person. So mornings, I have to spend a lot of time learning. Thank you for understanding. There we are. We've made 3 important changes. Every time you make a change that you want to take effect, remember to save. It's always recommended to keep saving your changes. You never know. You may run out of power and you lose your content. So there. This is a notification that those changes I've made will take effect, and it affects the template part called header, which I'm okay with. So I'll go ahead and save. And just like that, I've made those 3 important changes. So you see how easy it is to use the block editor to make changes to your website. Good. Next is my name here, what you can see here. So what I want now to do is us to make a change to this. And it's not to change anything because it's my name anyway. I'm not editing anything. I'm not deleting anything or replacing anything. I'm just going to play around with the characters here. Maybe I can make it bigger to increase the size. See if I can change the font type. How should I get that? Alright, block editor is pretty new to me as well. But I'm loving it so far. Right, this is heading 4. Here we are. Paragraph. Still not much of a change. Heading 6. I remain as that. I can drag. I can have the site title. Select a column. We have different options here. Insert before, insert after, move to, lock, visible block. Alright, I guess we're good. We don't have to change everything. We can let that be as it is. Then we have this part, which is the menu. This is the menu, which has all these items you see here. There's projects, contacts, services, about us. Alright. So we can Let me drag this. Yes, we can, of course. So you have several options here to work with. The contact, you can make it a link, for example, a submenu, a spacer, home links, social, all these things. You can include it there. You have all these options to play around with. That's my point. You can make it bold. I like the menu as bold. I don't know why, but I just like it bold. It's better. It looks bigger, which is good. Yes, the entire menu should be in bold. There we are. The home button should always be the first. You can always add another item here. Let's say, for example, you want to add what? Contact us. You already have contacts, so there's no need for contact us. How to survive. Yes, you can add a post. Okay, for illustration, let's add the contact us. Click on that, and there it is. You have now a new item there called contact us. You need to create these pages, and what? You need to create these pages as well as categories for them to so you can be able to add them over here. So I'll show you how to create those later, and once you have them, it's easy to work with them. All right, so let's delete this. Let's delete this. So look for the delete option. Remove, there it is. You click on remove and it's gone. Just like that. Now we are left with, okay, we need to delete these two. Clicking on that, remove custom link. So you can have a link there if you want, and there we are. We have our menu looking good. Let's change this as well. All right. Maybe you can use a tagline here, helping you achieve greatness. Yeah, that's what I'm about. Helping you achieve greatness. Your portfolio, you can edit this. Yes. So if I would like to direct people maybe to a section where I have testimonials, I would have this link to the testimonial. And how do I do that? I just need to come here, all right, or wherever other place you'd like to direct them, and click on edit. Good, there I am. Here I should enter the link, as you can see, search or type URL, so I can direct people to a page or a category. Yes, I love categories, so I would refer them maybe to a category called what? Testimonials. Yes, so it would be something like Mutea Evans .co.ke/testimonials with a category somewhere. /category /testimonials. There. Well, at the moment it doesn't exist, so I'll have to create it later. After you can see it searching there, and it can't find anything. But anyway, I'll just push it or force it to have it that as the link. So when people click on that, they'll be taken to that as a category that I'm going to create later. I'll show you how to create a category as we create the posts. All right. With what we've done so far, is you now need to proceed with the rest of the blocks and change them. Website building is divided into blocks. So you work in blocks. You do not have to approach the entire website as it is. So you can wake up today and say, I'm working on my header. The header part is this upper part here. Tomorrow, these other parts. The next day, these other one. The other day, evo. So in a week, you'll be done. You'll be down here and dusted. And now you can proceed to create content and do so much more. Good. All right. So proceed with the rest of the items. I don't want to go through each one of them. If I go through each one of them, we'll spend the entire day here. Same to down here. If you want to edit these social media icons, you just click on this as a block and then start making changes down here. Easy. Yeah, as you can see there, you can edit these items. Click on that, and you're given an option to enter a link. I know my Facebook page link is facebook.com/Evans. There, enter. Just like that, it's posted. Same to Twitter. Should be twitter.com/the same. So here we are for Twitter. Instagram, same thing. Instagram.com/ there again, same to LinkedIn. I would go on and on and on, and all I need to do is make a save, and those changes take effect. Now when I come back to my website, you see the changes we've made. We've made a change here, and we've made a couple of changes up here. Just want to show you, you can make these changes from every part. So you've made a change to this, to this, to this, and then the social media icons we just changed down here. So we want to make a refresh here because these changes can take effect before you refresh your page. So we're going to refresh these and see the changes that have taken effect. So do that, and let's see if this changes to my new address. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited. I mean, you become creators just like that. Now we have a new address, which is our office address, then phone number, my phone number there, my working hours have been updated there. Then we have the menu, we call this the menu, the title, the tagline, helping you achieve greatness. And you can see as I move down there, this button pops up that we linked. Remember, we linked to a category that is imaginary that I'm yet to create, and that's why this page cannot be found. So we'll be sure to create a category called testimonial so that it can load successfully. But you can see even from that part alone, what we changed makes a lot of sense. The website looks so good. It's a website you'd charge someone 50,000 shillings and they would still cost that much comfortably. We also made some changes down here. We linked a Facebook page, a Twitter account, and an Instagram account. Let's see if they work. Let's click on one of them, and let's see if people, my visitors, will be directed to my Facebook page. It's taking forever there to load. I'm not sure if my internet is working okay, or is it my website that is slow? It's facebook.com. It's good. This should be working. Ooh. Maybe that's not my my Facebook page username. Let's try Twitter and see. Yeah, my internet is not bad here. Twitter should be working. Good, there you are. Opens my Twitter account successfully there. Instagram should also work. Let's try Instagram. Oh, sorry. Where am I? All right. We are trying Instagram to see. Instagram is also working. What it means now with that knowledge or with that information, you can see my Instagram account there. Yes. What it means by when you see my Facebook not working or the Facebook link not working, it means this link is either wrong or broken. Most likely it's a wrong Facebook page link. Therefore, you'll need to go check what my right Facebook page link is, and I'll pick or copy the username or the email, the link from there, the Facebook link, page link from there, and then paste it here, and it should work just right. All right, now that's how you make changes to your website. So go ahead and change every other part of your website. That would be the same if you picked a different template or a different theme altogether. What I want us now to do is go back and know how to add content. To add content, we have these two items here, posts and pages. And on each, you can see we have all posts. That's to view all the posts, add new posts, add categories, and tags. Then under pages, we have all pages and then add new. What is the difference? The difference between a page and a post in WordPress is that a page is more static compared to a post. A post is dynamic. You keep creating posts every now and then, but pages are static. For example, your About You page, it doesn't change every other day. You don't need to create a new post about yourself every other day. So that would better fit in a page than a post. But things you want to write on a regular basis, how you traveled, how you came back, how your morning routine, how you do this and that, or the different kind of content you like to write or to post, use posts. So for pages, click on all pages and see all the pages that appear or are currently in your website. We have the About Me, the Contact Us, and the Privacy Policy. So you may not need the last one, this which is just a draft. So you can delete it by trashing it. Just click trash. If it's there, it doesn't mean it has to be there. Some of you sometimes call me and tell me things that leave me wanting to just laugh. Unaipigia simu unaniambia ile page haiko, I want to trash it. It's not a must for it to be there. All right. For the About Me and Contact Us, very important pages, so have them. All you can do is edit them. So the About Me, you can click on Edit and then edit the content of the About Me. Tell people about yourself, all right? Who you are, what you are doing, what you do today, where you see yourself in the coming days. That's what About You is about. And you can borrow a leaf from successful bloggers out there. I just realized I had made my About Me page, so I don't need to customize it. Contact Us, I hope I've done that as well, and you can add as many others as you can. All right. Maybe you can also add a page about join me, and tell people how they can join you and become a part of the organization, or any other thing. The privacy policy, your addresses. You can tell people about your different addresses if you are a business. Whatever else you'd like to stay static on a page, add it as a page. And you do that by moving to pages. Instead of opening them all now, in this case, you're going to click, move your cursor to pages, then click on add new. All right. Let's do that together. Whenever you see this, just know your website didn't load correctly, so do a refresh and it should be fine. There we are, it's fine now. So pages, you can view all pages or add new. So I'm going to add new, and through that I'm able to add a totally new page that I'd like to have. Whatever item you want to have there, you can have it there. Add the title. Again, we're using the block editor to create our content. There are many advantages of these block editors. I also love classic editors, the before editors that were very easy to understand, but the block editors create content that is good for all for all devices. You don't want to create content that is only good for PC users or for mobile users. You create using block editor and it's good for everyone, better search engine optimized and so much more. So add the title of your page, new page, whatever you want to write about, and then add the text or the content of that post. You just move your cursor there and write. That will be the title. Then move down here to the text, write the text, whatever it is, and use these items here to edit your text. You can bold, you can italize, you can increase the size of your text, and so much more. You have all the tools at your disposal. Now, having known how to add a page, you'll have a few pages, less than 10 pages in your website. But for posts, you'll have so many. Let's go back and learn how to add a post. And to add a post, you need to come to posts, click add new. You see you can view all posts. Let's view them first. You have all these posts, including the one that we just posted as a few seconds ago as a draft or as a test. It was saved as a draft. That's why you have it there, and you can always edit it. All right, so if you're writing some content and something happened, an emergency came and you rushed there, you'll come back and find it as a draft, so you can pick from there. The rest are there. The new way to make money online in Kenya, how to survive in these difficult times. Yes, you'll have all those. Now let's talk about how to add a new one. To add a new one, let's go back to the dashboard menu. Then move your cursor to posts, and you'll see a pop-up menu with all posts, then add new. So click on add new, and now you can enter the text, the content of what you'd like to post, with a title, the images, the text, and everything in between. Let me see if I can copy a story here and use it as an example. Francis Karanja, forgive me for this. I know you could be watching this video, and I'm seeking forgiveness before I know if you can even copy, but I think I can copy. Let me hope so. There we are. We have a very nice post here. I would like to copy and paste. Yes, the gentleman has not disabled copy pasting, so I'm going to copy. There we are. This is wrong. This is one of the mistakes that you should have learned in the previous, the first video or part 1 of this series. So I'm only using this for illustration. Do not copy contents and paste. Do not copy and paste. So I can come here and paste, and I'll have my body of my post there with the title here. So I can copy this title, or I can cut it. Yes, the best thing to do is cut, paste it there, and just like that I have a post. All right, the easy way though, because I should not have copied and pasted. And now I'll go ahead and publish. So you click on publish. There are a few things here. You can a few options you can work with. Starting with visibility, you can have your visibility on public, private, or have people that only people who have a password getting into your content. So if you're posting content that is private, use that, and this will only be visible to site admins and editors. Then for passwords, only people with a password. For public, everyone is able to see it. How do you want to publish? You can publish it in future by doing what we call yes, where is that? You can publish immediately, or you can schedule. Yes, it's on default, it's immediately, but you can schedule. You can choose the time and date you like to post, and when that day comes, whether you're connected to the internet or not, it will be posted. Then we have tags. These help in search engine optimization. So if you're writing about politics, you want to maybe include Ruto in this as a tag, so you can have Ruto, comma, separate them with commas. You can have Biden, comma, Kenya, comma, US, comma, and all the other tags. The items you think people would be searching for to find your content. All right, suggestion, assign category. Yes, now this is where we talk about category, but because we've not created one, I'll jump that for now and move to the next item. So leave categories alone. Then we have used. After used, what else do we have here? Yes, assign category. There you are. We are good to go. Now we can publish, and the post will be published on our blog or on my blog, the one that I'm using for illustration today. There it is, and we can view the posts by clicking view posts. I told you these things are pretty easy. You don't need to memorize anything. I also do not memorize any of these things. I just go through them every now and then. So when you view, the post will be opened on the same window or on the same tab. Why is it taking longer than usual? Let me do a refresh. And there it is. The title is President Ruto finally meets US Joe Biden. Yes, President. Yeah, the photos and the text that I copied or I stole from Francis Karanja's website. And there you have it. So if you wanted to write a post on how you went to Mombasa, write it there. Alright? Have a title, then the text, upload images, embed videos. We encourage you to embed videos instead of uploading videos directly to your website to save on storage. And just like that, you'll have a website that is very, very colorful. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back and talk about the last thing, which is adding categories. You need categories on your website unless you're only talking about one topic. If your website is only about yourself, or if your website is just about football and you're not talking of anything else apart from football, you can run it without categories. But if you intend to have different topics on your website, come over to post, then click on categories. And under categories, you can see the available categories already. For me, I have these available categories, and you can create a new one. And to create a new one, look for the add new category option. All right. Yes. And the option is here, add new category, have a name of the category. Let's say you want to have a category, or do we have politics here? No. So let's say we are adding politics. You can even have a category of an individual. If you're writing a lot about politics, you'd want to have a category about Ruto as the Kenyan president, Biden as the US president, or any other popular individual. If you're writing about entertainment, you'd want to have Kanye as a category. Then you can have a slug for Kanye, and that would be something like Kanye West. Yes, something like that. Then have a description, so something about that category. Then click on add category. Just like that, you'll have Kanye as one of your categories. And every time you write a post, you have an option to assign it to Kanye. And when people click on Kanye, they can see all posts under Kanye. So it's a way of organizing your information, and there's a lot you can do with that. There are so many other items here that I would want to talk about, but I see this video is headed to an hour. That was not my intention. but at least you have the basics. I would call this the basic web design training, or the basic WordPress customization video. So you have everything you need to now go run your website. They say a teacher gives you 25%. I might have done 30 or 40%. So go search for the 60%. And you do not need to go anywhere. Just go through what you see here. All these menu items will help you learn something, or will help you change a thing or two on your website. Make a change, see how it changes. You can also add plugins. Let's say you want to have share buttons on your website. You can come to plugins. Plugins are other special, just like you have plugins in a house. You can rent a house today and you plug in your own TV set, plug in your own audio system. Those are plugins. Or cars. You buy a car, and if you need the extras, you add them as plugins. So even in our website, we have plugins. If you'd like to add social media icons, just come to plugins, then search for social. Just using social media as an example, icon. You should have clicked on add new first. All right, so do not forget, when you go to plugins, you'll see a list of what you have installed. All right, and here's the classic editor I was talking about. If you think the block editor is complicated, you can always install these and your website will be back to the classic editor. WordPress discontinued it recently, and so now you have to download it. So when you click on add new, you can choose, or you can search for social media, just as an example. And there you have several options to choose from, so you decide which one you like to use. I'm not in the mood of adding any of them, but simply let's see which one has more installations. You can always tell the value or the quality of a plugin from the number of active users, the last time it was updated, and who is the founder, or who created it, who created that plugin. Some plugins are not safe for websites, and some are too heavy for your website. So be careful on what you install. So there are many as you can see, by Social Share Pro, by Cybertics, Elementor.com, and you have 5 million. This is Elementor website builder. This is just like the block editor. So that's not a social media icon. So may have to go with this. This you see here is the first one. 200,000 active installations, not bad. So you can install it. Okay, you need to install it. Install it first, and once the installation process is over, activate it. And now you'll have it part of your menu here, and you are able to customize or to edit it to fit your need by adding the social media links and so much more. All right, the installation seems to take forever. There again. There it is, it's done. Then activate it for the social media share buttons. So you'll have some share buttons after every post, and people are able to share your content on social media. There. Again, taking a minute to get this done. But yes, that's how you do it, and there's so much you can do from your website. For example, what you see here, the Yoast SEO is a plugin I installed for search engine optimization. It helped me to optimize my content for search engine. A story for another day, or content for another video. You can see now we have a link here called Ultimate Social Media Icons, and it's giving us options to make changes to it before they take effect. So you should go through that, edit it, customize it, or make changes, they are self-explanatory. You don't need to be good at anything to understand these things. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. Every time when you're done customizing or making changes to your website or uploading your website, be sure to always log out through this button here, the top right hand side, especially when you're logged in a public PC. You see how bankers never leave their desk before they log out of their PCs. You should never leave your desk before you log out of your WordPress website, because you never know, someone with some malice intent may land on your website and do the unthinkable. So always log out by coming over here and clicking on log out. You can do all these things you've seen me do on a phone, and that's why we have the third part of the 3-part series of videos that I'll be doing on my phone, but I need you to go through this first. You can't work on your phone before you understand how it works on a PC. So it's important to learn how it works on a PC. In fact, if you understand this so well on a PC, you don't need the third part to do it on your phone. But I'll create it anyway. It's in the what? It's in my plans, so expect that video in the very near future. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed. Give me some thumbs up and subscribe to this channel to see more of such content. Let me know if you have any questions. I know there could be many. I'll be on the comment section answering all your questions. I'll also leave my WhatsApp number below in case you need some personal engagements or personal what you need us to talk at a personal level. You can always reach me out through my WhatsApp number, but I prefer I get back to people in the comment section faster and more often than I am on my WhatsApp number. So if you have any questions, drop them below. My people here will also help me answer those questions. If you think there's something important I've left out, drop it also in the comment section. If you also believe or want me to talk about an item on blogging or website or any other item that involves tech, money, let me know in the comment section and I'll be sure to do that. For now, it's goodbye. It's been wonderful. See you in the next one. I hope you've enjoyed, and don't forget to share with the rest of your team. Goodbye for now, and good morning. I'm recording this video very early in the morning, and that's why you see me struggling with sleep. But anyway, good morning for now. Bye bye, and I hope to see you in the next one. Asante.